It's week 16 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan Taylor. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Colts and the Titans, just ahead on EA Sports.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes.
Hey, what's up there, buddy? How's it going, Chris?
Bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida.
Yeah, man. Been having a lot of fun in the franchise,
Nobody
Marty.
happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Richardson throwing to start out. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Yeah, it makes it a lot more unique, man. For sure, I like it.
Option give to Taylor. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second and 3 now. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Yeah, my old line's pretty crappy right now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson.
Oh my God. I was looking for a circle, but he was in traffic.
Sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. And leading them out is their 2nd-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
That one's cut along the left sideline. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Levis here on first down. Has his man, it's Ridley. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Again, a run with Pollard. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Levis now on first down. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys.
What's up, Grief? How you doing, buddy? Coming up back-to-back losses, dude. Just trying to end the season on a winning note.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Levis setting to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game remains to be seen, Brock, but no doubt about it on that opening drive. He was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, Kate, I think it's twofold. Number one, this guy, you just know, you want to get that engine started because when it revs hot, big things happen for this offense.
Yeah, not looking good unless we can make a big turnaround at 6 and 8.
Better find some answers for this playmaker.
That one splits the
We could go 9 and 8, perhaps get a wild card, but
to a 7-0 lead.
Offensive line is killing me right now. I'm trying to really just establish the run with Richardson and Taylor.
It's all lined up. Falk ready to send this one flying. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Let's go now. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready?
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Taken in by Pierce. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They go again with Taylor. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Taylor again. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Trying an option here, play to the left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Come on. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Taken off with it again. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. And he's been more than just an arm this season. It's been a pretty productive one for him toting that football as well. He's now up across 500 yards rushing after that last carry. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go check. Ready?
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Let's go.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hack, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism Got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in 4-6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Titans and receiver Calvin Ridley back out again on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Pass taken in by Pollard.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing his Levis on third down. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, check.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action with Richardson. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch.
Here we go, here we go. Check, hurt. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's gonna be third and long. Now Richardson to throw. On target to his man Taylor. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down, ball at the 36.
Go. Cougar 19.
They'll throw again, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches.
At the Titans' 26-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
From the gun, Taylor. And he rocks the tackler. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
We're in the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts driving ahead. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Richardson. This one's caught. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. But we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call. 1-844-MADDEN-1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Throw on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Colts and this running back headed back out for a new series. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They're set up at the 35 now. He'll throw it. He rolls to his right. He can run it.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Wrangler. Dragon 60. Go, Reed. Go.
Looking to throw. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. We're to the halfway point from Indianapolis with the Colts out in front at the break. Now it's down to Florida where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium.
The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So to begin the third, it'll be the Titans offense we see first. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. This is ahead for about 5. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He's got it deep downfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's on the move. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks and the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto and a sack.
down, and we're going to see Nick Folk after the try. This one from 42 yards out. The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Josh Downs to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. The Colts offense set to head out. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now.
Option give to Taylor. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Short side option here. He's running left. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Taylor with the 1st and then some. And he's finally taken down the 15-yard line. This is now a 100-yard gain for him after that last carry. What a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and goal. Here's Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Yeah.
Hey, I get it on first
Yeah, I think so.
right? A lot of teams like to be conservative.
Definitely Anthony Richardson will be going for his 3rd rushing touchdown here.
Sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Going to try a quarterback sneak.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Come on.
He's going to keep this one. And he's in for the
There we go. 3 rushing touchdowns.
Push their lead further to start the half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. At that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They run the counter to Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
And he just got it.
Great pass rush. We'll take that.
It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. It's a game
Are you
of 22.
kidding me?
And that'll be a
Oh,
Tennessee
God.
1st down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Levis. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. Okonkwo brings it in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Levis from the shotgun. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Shotgun now for Levis. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, this one's going to come down to the wire, dude.
Now a handoff to Taylor. And he can only get a lone yard.
Oh, man, I was gashing them in the first quarter. Now they're tightening up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Richardson. Pittman's got it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Richardson on 3rd. This one finds Taylor. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Let's go now.
First. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. It got him the ball back.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12. Back now, pressure on its way. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Titans and Will Levis set to take over again. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. Boyd hauls it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 3 now. From the 38. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it.
we're into the fourth quarter. We know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long going to be the key here down the stretch.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out.
Man,
They
let's see if we
punted it
can
away, but
finish
still
this up.
ahead and able to add to it here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts holding on.
Yeah,
to a
for sure,
field goal
man.
lead.
I wasn't expecting him to be as good catching the ball out of the backfield as he has. It's paid off, though.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Here's an option play to the left.
Damn, that's
And
just
the defense
that's just
all
not working.
over this one for a big loss.
Yeah, for sure. I'll know from now on to mix him in more of my screenplays.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to be incomplete.
What? Oh my God! They said it wasn't a catch.
Win out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space and he for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Looking to throw it. Pass caught by Ridley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here he is to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
That's brought in by Westbrook-Akine. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Still one more in their pocket to use. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now to throw.
Oh my God!
First down, okay.
A blown coverage and he dropped it.
Well, that window was open downfield, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
Throwing now. Has it downfield working the left. And he'll go down here at the 16. That one goes for 25
Yeah,
yards.
man, you and me both. My
That'll be a
heart went in my
Tennessee
throat
first
there.
down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. The Titans call their third and final timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here goes Pollard.
Oh, nice. Is this clock and run? Yeah, come on. Yes! Saved by the clock, Creed.
They got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.